You gon' ride with us, you ready or what?
You gon' ride with us, you ready or what?
You gon' ride with us, you ready or what? You gon' ride with us, you ready?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Focus Ego Show. Me, Kubi,
Gordy Winchester,
the
Kobe's longtime friend. Hello.
lifetime friend, forever. And we here to bring out the ONSLAWT brand and where his vision is and where he came from with this idea of skateboarding clothes, BMX clothes, what's it? Skiing clothes. What other stuff you got going on?
Basically, it's like a streetwear brand.
A streetwear brand.
Action sports. Anybody that's self-aware and anyone that's doing self-expression. That's what this brand is about.
That's hot. That's hot. So, what is ONSLAWT?
Onslaught's an acronym, man. Onslaught is something I came up with in 1997. Me and my boy was trying to, we was hustling. We was trying to come up with something legal to do and make some money. And one of the things was come up with a clothing brand. And all the names that we came up with, we had to search and search for trademarks and all that stuff. All the names we came up with was always already used, and I couldn't believe that. So I came up with this word onslaught. Like, it just came out of the blue. I said, "Yo, let's name it onslaught and spell it ONSLAWT, and let's this is 1997, and I said let's target or market it to extreme sports. Now, extreme sports is not called extreme sports anymore. It's called action sports.
Oh, it's action sports. Extreme sports.
But back in '97, it was extreme sports.
Right.
So that's where I came from. Onslaught, and then what is it? 2000. I mean, it's 2019. I don't know how many years. What's the mathematics?
2019 and what?
From 1997.
97 to 19. I don't know. I graduated '88. How about that?
So it's about somebody help me out there. What is it, Mary? Come on, tell me.
20.
99 was 20 years, so yeah, 22 years
Okay,
ago.
22 years.
Came up with the idea, and here we are now.
That's because, that was one of my questions. How long were you thinking about doing clothing? So 22 years you've been trying to do this clothing.
I mean, 22 years. Life has its disadvantages, man. Had to find a job. You know what I'm saying? Had to find money to try to back this whole thing.
Right.
I didn't want to go and try to get investors and nothing like that because I, not knowing the business world, but I heard stories and I wanted to do it on my own. Basically, like I said, this brand is about people who are self-aware and people who self-express themselves, and that's what I wanted to do. Like the whole Onslaught name now has evolved. The O has a meaning. The N has a meaning. The S has a meaning. It's an acronym.
Okay.
So the A in Onslaught means autonomy.
Now, what is autonomy? Now,
Autonomy.
I can't even pronounce it, but what is that?
And that's why I don't like this to say what the meaning is, because I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to people, because a lot of people are not going to understand the word. And what, sometimes a brand, hey Dean, what up? Sometimes, like in a brand, you want to keep everything simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I didn't want to have to tell people what it means. I want them to read what it means so they can get their definition or their meaning for themselves. But the A in Onslaught means autonomy. Autonomy is a word that I learned in college, and it just stayed with me. Autonomy means self-governing, self-made man, making your own money, like no
Okay.
bosses, basically.
Right, right.
So autonomy was a word that just stuck with me, and yeah. So the A in Onslaught means autonomy, and that's what I wanted to. That's what I want to reach, basically.
Right. And a lot of people that basically will wear this brand and, cater to is what genre, basically. What who are you catering the brand to? Like, who is it for? I understand what you meant by,
The brand is for everybody, man.
okay. So it's not one special area you're targeting. It doesn't matter.
Nah, but right now I market to skateboarders, I market to BMX guys, I market to anybody that's doing anything that's that's not conformist. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that's taking life by the balls and they're saying, I want to go do this, I want to go do that, and they're doing it. But skateboarders and BMX, those guys are like the most popular people. When they, like I said, I tried to do this brand in '97, so I have a history of like going to businessmen and everything, and the advice was always you have to have some kind of demographic.
Okay.
You have to have somebody you're marketing to, and I didn't like that because I was like, well, I want to market to everybody, but they was like, no, you have to have a target market. So, skateboarders, I love skateboarders.
Now, this is so crazy because, I knew you over 20 years. I knew you was playing ball, basketball. I knew you touched a little bit of baseball here and there.
Right.
Well, how the hell you was? I ain't never see you ride no skateboard or a dirt bike.
No. But you know what? I secretly admired those guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when they started getting on TV. I mean, I skateboarded when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old in the 70s.
Okay.
And I was good because I had a good balance. I was creative. I had a good imagination. That's what skateboarders and BMX and surfers and snowboarders, those dudes are, they got an adrenaline rush.
Right.
And to me, they're very creative. They use their imagination. They're non-conformists. Like basketball and all those sports, man. It's a I don't know how to say, but it's some kind of control with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a team sport. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta go to practice and everything. These dudes go out there by themselves. They're going to answer to nobody. They use their imagination. They use their creativity, and they go out there and challenge themselves every day. So that's what I like, and I admire that. And
Right.
I was a good skateboarder back in the days, and I also rode BMX. Back in the '80s. So yeah, that's why I'm targeting these guys.
Okay. That's understandable. So now, what is the Focus Ego?
The Focus Ego, TFE.
TFE, yeah.
TFE stands for Tough Fucks Everywhere,
Oh,
AKA the Focused Ego.
okay.
Going back to skateboards and BMX and all that, when you self-aware and when you express yourself, you want to be the best. And society doesn't like a person that's self-aware and shows self-expression.
Okay.
And that's an obstacle that people have to deal with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we have to deal with a lot of obstacles in life. And you always hear drop your ego, right?
Yeah.
There's no way you can drop your ego. There's no way. I tried it. There's no way I can. I can't speak for everybody, but
Right.
There's no way you can drop your ego. And especially, in this world, dropping your ego is just like, just killing yourself. So I say to succeed in life or succeed in society, whatever, focus your ego. You know what I'm saying? And when I've done that, when I've focused my ego, I've accomplished a lot, And so as far as the brand and marketing in marketing who I'm trying to market. Skateboarders, BMX, surfers, snowboarders, basketball players, football players, they have egos.
Okay.
But to become successful, they have to focus their egos. Focus what is in front of you. Focus, and get it done.
Okay.
So that's what the focus ego is.
What are some of your challenges in your brand?
Challenge in my brand is marketing, man.
Okay.
It's been a heap since '97. First of all, I had to find a logo that I liked, and then I had to find a way of like getting the message out there. But marketing, cause I'm confident right now that the stuff looks good. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in the content, but it seems like if a popular person, someone who is like well known, is not wearing it, then no one gives a fuck about your brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me sitting up here in this podcast right now is not going to do anything for my brand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But that's the challenges I feel like, marketing and getting people to know what it is. It may look good, but and I know it looks good, and people say, yeah, it looks good, but there's no sales, no one's biting at the bit trying to buy it.
Where do you see Onslaught going in 5 years?
5 years? I don't know. I really don't, man. Like I want to. Where do I see Onslaught going in a month? Is the question that you should ask me.
Okay. So where do you see it in a month?
Hopefully a little further now than what it is. We have a website up, and
what's your website?
The website's ONSLAWT.com.
Okay.
Branding consciousness. Branding consciousness is the first thing you want to see on the website. But what do I see? I mean, I just wanna start getting more followers. I just want to get people on board. I want to get the content out there more, and go from there. 5 years from now, I don't know. Hopefully 5 years from now, we'll be in retail. That's what I would like to see.
Okay. So, how could Onslaught affect the everyday person?
Well, the brand is a pro achievement type of brand. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of content. Like I said, the whole word Onslaught is an acronym that you're gonna have to read yourself because I'm not gonna read it to you. Seriously, because I want people to get their own definition or make from it. I don't want to seem like a guy that's preaching to you, and because some of the words are big, some of the words you haven't heard before. So hopefully, if you read the acronym, the definition, and you don't know what the word is, you'll go and find out what the definition yourself. But in today's society, attention span is short.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna be like, yo, Onslaught means this, Onslaught means that. It's just nobody's gonna listen to me. I know they're not. I'm not gonna listen to myself. So
what kind of apparel do you have?
What kind of apparel do I have? I have hoodies, hats, beanies, socks, water bottles.
I'm noticing this hoodie right here.
Yeah.
It says Onslaught, then it has a whole bunch of little numbers and letters and stuff. What is all that?
Yeah, it's a physics formula.
A physics formula?
Physics formulas, yeah.
Oh, man.
Physics is probably known to be one of the hardest mathematical equations or subjects out, right?
Right.
Well, Onslaught is, we have a couple of cliche sayings.
Okay.
Onslaught, street culture on the honor roll, genius insanity. Onslaught, street culture on the honor roll means skateboarders. I'm talking to skateboarders.
Okay.
Right? They are known as slackers, right?
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, skateboarders, BMX, they known as slackers. But I'm here, ONSLAWT's here to represent and recognize the brilliance in street culture.
Okay.
Skateboarding came from street culture, BMX came from street culture. It wasn't taught in the school.
Right.
So instead of being recognized as a slacker, be recognized as a person that uses physics, which in schools is one of the hardest subjects, right?
Right.
Be recognized as using physics, as being a natural physicist. We use physics more than we know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they definitely use physics.
In basketball,
flying
like, I know
in
you. I know you. I mean, you could shoot your ass off. That's physics.
Right.
You know, the depth, the distance, and all that.
The height,
you know,
yeah.
the height and all that.
Right.
Which is like the hat that you have on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a formula for speed, torque, you know, distance, mass, energy, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using these formulas as designs.
Right.
As fashion.
Right.
So that's my creativity.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Is your brand price effective? Like, can people afford your brand?
I don't know, man. Yeah, they could. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, because I'm acting like that because on my website the price is like, you know, in the 30 range for a hat. Like this hat right here is a corduroy hat. You know what I'm saying? It's a patch and whatever. It's about $35. So I don't.
That's affordable.
Of course, it's affordable. All right, so I don't know it's affordable. You know what I mean? If you can buy Nikes for $600, you can buy this.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not buying those Nikes for $600. So I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Now, everybody that's over there on ONSLAWT Live, if you have any questions or anything, hit them up and we will answer the phone. You can call in on the Instagram live and ask a question, and we'll log you in to ask you a question. What about you doing events and promote your brand?
Yeah, well, we're trying to do everything we can, man. Like I said, like starting a brand is not easy at all. You know, you need a lot of money, and if you don't got a big corporation behind you, or you don't have investors behind you, you know, it's hard. But we did a couple of events, and they were pretty successful in our books. You know, maybe not in a major corporation's book or someone who wants to back you, but
because what they want a lot. They want 1,000 sales or something like that.
Yeah, they want to see your like, you know, if for me to get like I like to store Zoomies and stuff like that, and Tilly's and Mainland. You know, those are like the big skateboard stores and stuff like that. I would love to see my stuff in there. Actually, I put one of my hats on the shelf in Zoomies once.
I saw that.
You saw that.
And I hit you with the mad congratulations.
Right.
Because I thought you was in there.
Right.
Right.
There's no difference between my hat and the hats that they had up there.
Exactly. Right.
So no, that's the whole serious, you know, that's the whole thing that you have to figure out, like how and why you're not up there, and how can you get up there.
Right. Do you have any sponsors now?
No, I don't have any sponsors, but I'm sponsoring.
You are a sponsor.
I'm a sponsor.
And who do you sponsor right now?
I sponsored 3 skateboarders that are pretty prolific, pretty.
What's their names? Give them a shout out. Shout them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout them out. I was gonna shout those
Oh,
guys out.
my fault.
My boy Vaughn Johnson from Alaska.
Okay.
Always doing videos. I met him for the first time in Philly. Super freestyle skateboarder.
Nice.
My man Matty Phillips. He's from Canada, from I think Vancouver. He's taller than me. 6'7" skateboarder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
With the beard and everything. He's also a graffiti artist. And my man Stowe Strauss. Stowe is I think he's originally from Kentucky or Kansas, but he lives out in LA right now. And those are my 3 big sponsors, and those guys are always repping ONSLAWT and trying to do what they can for us to get us popular. But the whole thing is, I was just so happy that those guys bought into the brand and wanted to wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
They like.
So how did they find you, or how did you find them?
Well, I was watching their videos on Instagram. Actually, I was watching Stowe. Stowe was probably the more popular guy, more popular skater, because he has about 10,000 followers or something like that.
Okay.
So I used to watch his videos and I used to comment on him, and me and him started talking just through comments. And I said, "Yo, can I send you a hat or something like that?" And he looked through my profile and I had hats on there, and he was like, "Yeah, send me this, send me that." Sent it to him, and he started rocking them, doing videos, repping, and from there we just became close.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
And then the other two saw what Stowe was wearing and contacted me, and it's but that's how it goes, I guess.
Right, right.
But
I'm
ecstatic that those guys just even liked it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
These guys are professional skateboarders, man. They are dope.
Do they have an event coming up? Or are they going to be in the next tournament? Or,
Yeah.
Are they called tournaments? What is it called?
No, they're called events. Oh shit.
Freestyle events?
Yeah, they're called
For the last one.
Yeah. So.
Do they have anything coming
Yeah,
up?
there's one coming up in Canada in May called the Roundup.
Are you going?
I'm trying to make it. Yep. I'm having surgery in
And
January.
are they going to be wearing your brand?
Oh yeah. Well, they'll be wearing it unless someone comes
With
bigger,
a check.
or something like that, and say, "Yo, you can't wear that." But
Right.
these guys are. Yeah, I love these guys. If they don't wear it no more, that's cool. I'll still be friends with them because I really like these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you have any questions on Instagram Live, please call in so Gordy can answer your questions.
Yeah.
What happens when your brand takes off? Will it change your target audience?
Nah, it's never gonna. If it takes off, it's not gonna. I mean, nah, man, nah. I'm not selling out for nothing, man. Like this is a brand for anyone that is pro achievement, pro self awareness, pro self expression. That's what this brand is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, some brands can cross over and be in Macy's, Bloomingdale's, those big retail. If I get there, I get there, but I'm not gonna sell out. Like,
How do you know that? How do you know it's not going to change you? Because right now you got $20 in your pocket.
Right.
The brand blows up, you got $20 million in your pocket. So why is that going to not change?
The brand's only gonna blow up if I allow it to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the sole owner. That's
Right.
how it's not gonna change me because I'm not gonna change. I'm not a change. I'm not gonna give my age, but you know me.
Right.
I don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not for the money. Like, I have a pension coming to me. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the creativity. Creativity is our obligation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And at the age I'm at right now, like I said, I have a pension coming to me, and if I'm retired, I don't want to just sit around and not do nothing. I just want to stay creative, and stay young as possible, and that's that.
Right. So you don't have any New York City skateboarders or BMX guys yet?
Nah, not yet, but I'm gonna get them. I got my man Danny Parks, who's a BMX guy.
Okay.
And we're in the works right now, talking to guys, and does it have to be BMX? Does it have to be skateboarders? Like I said, the advice was to have a demographic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You my man. You're
Right.
wearing my shit. You're not
No
a
doubt.
skateboarder.
Right.
You're not a fucking BMX guy.
No way.
It's a street culture thing. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
And street culture is self-expression. Street culture is hip-hop, breakdancing, skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding,
Right.
BMX. That's street culture.
That's street culture.
This is street
yes.
culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We're from the streets. I mean, we grew up in school. Everyone's grew up in school, institution. But where did we have our most fun? was in the streets.
Yes.
When there was no rules. When we were able to be who we wanted to be. When we was able to use our imagination.
Right.
When we was able to say, yo, do this, cool, go do that. Check this out. Yo, watch, look what I learned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the creativity part of it.
Yeah.
So it's all about the street culture aspect of it, you know? Whether it's skateboarding, whether it's basketball, street basketball, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not institutionalized.
Gotcha. Understand that. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because this is definitely going to take off.
Hopefully.
It's going to take off because I see it taking off. Is there a vision of a movie? Do you have a
Oh
movie?
yeah.
in
Well,
mind
yeah.
for ONSLAWT? You know, we have directors and stuff back there behind the screen. You know, and they sending us, you know, questions.
Yeah.
And they writing shit all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But they want me to ask the question the right way.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my family out there, everybody. Yo, listen. We trying to be professional right now and everything, man. But you know what? That's my man's wife, Sequoia. That's my man, Dewan, my brother, and my girlfriend Mary over there. Yo, hey,
You know, yeah.
we doing what we gotta do. But yeah. We have I have a parody coming of The Matrix, trying to market ONSLAWT, and yeah, we got other things in the works. Me and Dewan got stuff that Dewan is everyone knows Dewan Maxwell. He's written how many books you wrote? 1, 2. You know, one of them is Two Sides of a Coin. It's becoming a movie.
He's coming out with a movie.
And he came up with another short version, not short version, but he came up with another short movie that's gonna be a comedy of probably our lives. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what's it called? Oh no, yeah, I got it. 40's a new 50, or 50's a new 30, or 40's a new 20, or 40's a new 30. But it's about us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny.
Oh.
And I have something that's coming out trying to market the brand.
Okay. Any European interest?
Basically, yo, we are popular in Europe right now. This brand is popular in Europe. And
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Let me just keep it real funky with you, because you know that's how you know a lot of us don't realize that it's not New York. It's not F New York. You know, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm tired of this, because you know why I say that? Because number one, we don't support our own, man. It don't matter what you say. We don't support our own. And that's getting disgusting. So now you over in Europe, you about to start blowing up in Europe. You about to blow up in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? These places is going to have you on the map. And then all of a sudden, everybody that knows Gordy, then they want to say, oh, God, can I even get it on a discount? You start discounting now. Ask for a discount now.
Yeah.
Don't ask me when to blow up. That's when you're going to change. See that when you sit there and I ask you, are you going to change when you got 40 million in your pocket? That's when I'll tell you the truth. Because if I blow with you, then I'm changing the fuck up. I don't care what you say. I'm changing. And I'll tell you real. You're damn right. You know, if I got 40 million, I'm driving a Maybach outside, and you know what? And my skateboard's gonna be flooded with diamonds.
Can you see the formulas in the hood?
Yeah.
Good. Well,
so you know that's good. I'm happy that you got stuff over there blowing up in Europe.
You know, it's not blown. Ain't nothing's blowing up yet.
Not yet, but it's out there bigger than here.
I just want people to know the content. It's almost like just me telling. I don't know. I feel like I'm so focused on how society really is, man, and I just want to get that out there, and I just want to express that in my brand.
Okay.
I can't run for president. I can, but I'm not gonna win. I want a voice. I just want a voice, and I'm just using my voice and my brand. You know, like we are so much better than what we are.
Right.
so much that I'm not gonna say we're so much better than we are. We are so much better than we think. You know, like
Right.
like the formulas. We use physics on a daily basis. We are physicists.
Right.
Them skateboarders that do that's express themselves with their tricks and stuff like that. That is tremendous. That is so dope, man. The shit they do is tremendous. You shooting from wherever you shoot. When you fake a dude, that is. Do you understand what you have done? Yeah, that's creativity that Einstein couldn't do. Einstein could write the formulas on the board, but he can't do
put
it
it
like
into
that.
action,
So
right.
so we are all physicists. We are all the same
Right.
in that realm.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
What other products do you have? Do you like? I noticed we have baseball caps on. Do you have anything else? What else do you have?
I got corduroys. I got beanies, t-shirts, water bottles. Yeah, I got go to the website ONSLAWT.com, and
And
you know, yeah, we socks. You know, we trying to do it. We trying to do everything.
Right.
We're trying to do everything. And, you know, I just want the I just want the content to be relevant. What
Okay.
ONSLAWT really is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I want to thank you, for letting the people know, because they might think this is just an interview, and this is not just an interview. This is your podcast show, the Focus Ego Show, and we'll be on every Sunday at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Around that time, we will have it posted on Instagram all the time. And then guess what? Everybody on Instagram Live over there or Facebook Live, watch the post, because guess what? You might be able to win something. You might be able to win a hat, t-shirt, a Scully, or something like that with the 5th, 6th caller calling in. Watch them. I'm telling you now, start following. Start following. $500 giveaways. Sponsored. That's what the managers. You forgot.
Man, I ain't making no money,
Listen,
man.
you forgot. We got directors in the back.
Oh,
telling
okay,
us.
all right.
$500 giveaway. Instagram Live. $500 giveaway. Watch for the post. When you see the post, you better call in, because guess what? You don't call in, you don't win. And I'll tell you, you won't win.
Listen, this hat right here is super fly, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the stuff that we have is fly. And just because someone real famous not wearing it, doesn't mean it ain't fly. So go to ONSLAWT.com, check it out, read our content. Like my man Kubi said, we'll be back on next Sunday, and talking about the brand. But the shit is fly. The shit is fly. It's all about you taking a chance. And that's it, man. Like, look how fly this shit is right here.
We're going to close
this shit is so fly to me, man. Because I'm on camera right now looking at myself. And I don't look at myself like that. But this shit is fly, this hat.
Look at your Instagram. We're going to close with a couple of shout-outs.
Word up.
Jalen, Chris, that's Woody, Dean, what's up? Mike, Bob, Kevin, Wayne, Antonio, Dwight, Mike Hunt,
Chiquita.
Mike, what's up, baby? Alonzo, what's the deal? Ladder, aka Stepstool. What you got over there on Instagram? Tell them what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say what's up to everybody. I'm not gonna call your names out right now, but peace. Thanks for tuning in.
And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. All right, peace.